Hey everybody, Jason with Mark Twain Lake Fishing Intel. Thanks for joining us today. In today's business spotlight, I'm with Kurt from Kmann Baits. He's going to discuss his full line of plastics and all that good stuff. So I'm going to turn it over to him and let him talk about it.
How's it going? I'm retired fisherman. I've been fishing Mark Twain Lake for probably 30 years. Since I was retired, the wife told me, get off your butt, start doing something. I have actually been pouring baits for 8 years, so I decided to share and keep making baits, and I love doing it. So the reason I started pouring baits, I got hooked on Senkos about 10 years ago, and in my opinion, that is the most versatile, best bait around. So I got tired of going to Bass Pro Shops, them being on my colors. I started remelting old ones, and then I started putting hardener in it so I could catch more than one fish per bait. So when I first started my business 2.5 years ago, all my lines came out with, and this is the original Senko mold from Yamamoto. I can use it, but I just can't have the name Senko in it. So these were my original baits with hardener in it. And on average, I could catch anywhere from 3 to 8 fish per bait. So I did a sports show, and some people were telling me that they fish wacky rigs and wanted as much flexibility as they could get in the baits. So I decided to come up with a soft line. Now my soft baits, compared to a Senko, they're a little bit tougher than the actual Yamamoto Senko, but they're softer than the Yums. So when they say soft, don't get fooled. They're not like tissue paper. They're just softer than what my harder baits are. And then I came up with some floating, soft floating. These are great for Carolina rigs. Even with the 4-aught hook, this bait will suspend off the bottom. As you drag it, the bait will glide from side to side. And actually, this is what I've been catching my fish on right now. Same color, everything. I have jig trailers, which I call my Lil K-Craw, perfect for a jig trailer. These have hardener in it, just a little bit, make them a little bit tougher. I have the K-Craw, which is a 4-inch beaver tail flip bait. I have 10.5-inch mag worms. These have just a little bit hardener in them. This has a little bit of softener in them, just for a little flexibility. And then I have them in floating also for Carolina rig, or if you just want that bait if you're flipping trees, maybe you want that slower presentation, these will sink slower than these will. And basically the only difference is these baits have salt in it. My floating baits don't have any salt in it. Salt distorts the color a little bit, so these baits here are a little bit clearer than what baits with salt in it. And then this winter I came up with, I call it my K-Boss. It's a 4.25-inch creature style bait. It's actually very similar to Berkley's Pit Boss, other than it has a little bit less ridges on the bottom. It has a hook slot. So when I first threw this June, first 3 fish I lost at the boat. I'm like, oh no, that's not any good. Well, I throw everything with a shaky head. So I then took the shaky head, ran the hook all the way through the bait, and then laid the exposed hook in this hook slot. It's weedless, and I never lost a fish. I do custom colors. I'm getting into swirls now. This was a custom color swirl bait. I can make anything you want. I've had guys call me, hey, can you do a watermelon purple? I'll ask, do you want hardener in it? Do you want softener in it? Do you want it to sink? Do you want it to float? Basically, you can make your own custom lures with me. And I enjoy the heck out of that. So as of right now, my website is www.kmannbaits.com. I have 101 products on the website right now with over, I believe it's 54 different colors. But if there's a color you want, just find me on Facebook and send me a message on Facebook. It's Kmann Baits on Facebook. Send me a message, show me a picture of what you want. I'll make it up for you. Thank you.